Leo. Leo. Well, Leo is now, I think, 83 or 84.
Yeah.
And he was kind of a late bloomer. He didn't record until about 4 years ago or 3 years ago, his first album that he ever recorded. He'd been playing in gospel groups and below the radar, and he put out this gospel record that somebody at Fat Possum Records, you know, the guys who put out R.L. Burnside and did a lot of really hip blues recordings a decade or so ago. They heard him put out a blues album, immediately got traction on NPR and got reviewed in a lot of prestigious blues and music, you know, CD related mags. Got invited to European festivals.
Wow.
Not only had he never been to Europe, he had never been on a plane. He had never been out of the state of Mississippi. So suddenly this 80-year-old guy is flying off, playing these big festivals in France, you know. So that was the first year he came to Waterfront, which was 3 years ago, I think, was right when all that was just starting to happen. And in the interim, he's put out another CD, and he's continued to play big festivals all over the place. I mean, he's kind of one of the last guys standing doing that kind of thing.
One of the last guys to be discovered.
Yeah, to be discovered. I mean, he was, nobody knew who he was really.
Wow.
But he's really a trip. I mean, I've seen him play at Red's a couple times, this little juke joint in Clarksdale. And he just, you know, he gets up and he dances around and it pretty much gets down on his knees and goes out in the crowd, and I just, you know, I don't know how he does it. And he's, you know, I think he still smokes. I mean, he's like, you know, what's the formula here?
How does he take all this fame?
Oh, I think he just thinks it's this big adventure. You know? So anyway, he's coming back. This time he's coming back. He came as a solo before, but he's coming back with his drummer, who is Dixie Street, who is the wife of Stan Street, who is manages our Crossroads stage. He's from. They're both from Clarksdale. He has a little gallery, and he's a harmonica player, and they have a whole little world in Clarksdale. You know.